You only get 2 fly.
But if you can get the sound and I get, together we can
We play doubles.
we can make some stuff happen.
The only sound I get with XG is their laughter. I don't know what that's about. You only get 2 fly.
But if you can get the sound and I get, together we can we play.
Kind of just like, you're doing what? That's what I hear.
Okay. Go. Camera on. Okay. Get rid of these 2 guys. I'll just and we'll get this back to 9.
Oh, I've already got 6. Did you realize that? Did they tell you
That
that?
was right, but it was not kind of the right direction. It was backwards.
They didn't tell you that when you came here, huh?
Yeah. That's why I came early to get the spot. They didn't tell you you had a 6-point penalty. Okay, Crawford. No, that's not going to work. Let's see. Match 2.
Is it 9?
Yeah. Still should be 9. Okay. Rock and roll.
I can't believe it. I have to play Dennis. Good match, man. Have fun.
Likewise. We haven't turned this on. That may help. We're having a hard time getting our toys going here. But it was 2 what?
2-2.
Okay.
So, because I'm from Ohio, I go first, right, with the 2-2. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute now. Right.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Tough choice. Position friendly. So I do arrive as a full straight. No, I smile. This feels right in so many hours. 34 times out of 36. The other thing is as well. We all look for the place made. you belongs.
It would have been thematic. Oh, you found out. For the moment, I thought, hey, what are you doing?
Nice.
I'm trying to get her UV, that's my whole point. guarantee that.
You. Which,
I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to get out. Took my chances way up. Yeah, that one's forced. Let's start with the important. You're not getting yammered.
numbers missed. This is 21 shots. Right here, 22 shots. Right? 13 goals missed.
I'm grasping the hopes. First thing we do is adjust the score. Adjust the score, and the checker is always in the same place. The score has got to be the same. Good.
you roll 2-1 and I roll another 6. And you're trying to gain the odds of getting back, and it's not much of a blunder. But I think you should move an ace up so you can be assured of getting out in case I do roll 2 sets. So you probably cost me 3 minutes. I'm going to take a 5-minute rest break. 6 minutes. With some very good rolls and some very bad rolls for both of us. I'll be 5 minutes.
I wasn't.
Doing great.
Well, there goes my winning the unlucky dice. Six primes are overrated.
That's about the best we can do with that. Keep both anchors? I have a feeling, yes. Your containment wasn't ready, and it was too likely to blow up in your face. I think you got it. This is the background. You saw me counting pips. You see what was going on. I took an hour counting my play. I think you can probably keep the anchor. I may not be able to get home without hitting you once or twice. Or I may roll big numbers. I roll small numbers. At least I still got the back.
Uh, 2-minute restroom break, Joe. Okay. 6:02.
Oh, you've already get, okay. Yes. Well, I think that the surgeon would be no problem to me. I think everybody does.
The cameras and phones.
Thank you.
That was one number I was using.
I'm too blind to tell you. After that performance, I don't know where I get mad, because the gods always, everything he questions. I was only mad at I think I said something, but that's the thing, like I try to be as stoic as possible. One, two,
It's not for those shepherds here.
All you have to do is
yeah, I just.
Yeah, we need spears on the floor.
Even that I shouldn't sneak in. I try to be like,
think that was a good pace score. But you had- you had a full pace. You guys should have given a shot. They don't make the four
I
pace.
just think the most
That's why
common
you're-
one is just
I thought it- I don't make the four, maybe I shouldn't have made the four pace. Not those. I don't make it much turn, it gets quite ugly quite quickly. If I make it and I miss it, it's pretty easy game. I think I was supposed to double. Not supposed to double, maybe. I think I was supposed to double. Shot.
I am gonna, you know the video. Yeah, that, they give you credit for a resigning. So people do that and they end up with 50 CRs for the match. So I'm just telling you. Okay. Yeah. Mine is what? It's a gambit.
I did roll, right? a position I understand.
Already.
Morning, Doc. It's a very charming
I'll play the safe but easy for the PR. I can keep it. Thank you. When I had a chance there. Approved. And then I've got to come up.
Yeah, 37.
I'm not gonna tell you what that is. So that, but I really understand what you mean. I took it back. I wouldn't expect this.
Yeah. Yeah, we might as well live in that baby's crop. It's my skateboard. We'll see, I guess.
You seem to always have a close board. How do you do that? You always have a close board. How do you do that? You're good at that.
Little magic trick I found about 20 years ago, Joe. What do you get? Yeah. Okay.
Close Crawford now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how many points it's going to. Maybe I should leave the 9 up there.
Yeah.
For the viewers.
Okay, yeah.
They can see it's post Crawford if we're still playing.
Oh, the viewers have given up on me long ago.
Okay, that's one great.
Okay, see,
5 minutes.
there we go. Okay. That's yours.
Long vacuum, it takes an hour to play. Yeah, ruin our PR.
Yes.
Felix, hey.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
One there and one there.
Hi, waiting for Ray to get back.
Oh, great match. Thank you very much.
We both had our 5 points. We must read the same book.
Yeah.
Maybe double it, yeah. Very nice.
Well, I don't think you get it.
Oh, wait.
5. Well done. Are you making a habit of that? You know
I think that's it, yeah.
you Oh.
So, Mr. Catalano won. You won? You won?
Yeah, yeah.
No, you got it, okay. Do you want to come clear?
No. People bring me up, have a short cup of coffee, and turn to another cup. But thank you.
You got it.
You and the Masters?
Okay, so we're finished.
Sweet for an hour.
I know.
He was watching.
If I didn't,
Doesn't look like it's empty. Dimitri said.
I tune it off.
Just five.
Yeah, you're done. You're done. Thank you for playing.
Not my best.
Waiting on that for a while, aren't you?
I've been patient. I've been patient.
$3.5.
I'm sorry, what did I do?
You took one off the 6 point.
Got a 5 left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't matter that much. Well, I'm not going to get gammon. I don't think it matters to keep going. Congrats.
Match and good run. It's impressive 4-1.
Same with you.
Yeah, I've been studying longer than you, so it was good. You had a good coach. I don't know who he was, but somebody helped you along the way.
Actually, Roberto gave me some tips on BMAB stuff for just PR and all that.
Roberto
Over the
did,
weekend.
Yeah.
And
I'm not real good on that either. I know there's some things
Yeah.
that I do that I could probably do a little better on my PR, but yeah, there's some pretty interesting things, really. Right?
there are, yeah.
Right. All right. Well, good luck in the rest of the week. Starts tomorrow,
You too.
and we'll get a little cash from this one.
Yeah.
Well, let me set it back up for him.
There's
This
7
will-
of us. Yeah.
He said, I like it.
Did you get the camera already, or?
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Down 16.
Was that down 16? I mean, I didn't count.
Well, here's the breakdown right here. How much we each get? Is that it, or no?
Well, all you have, so you're gonna get big split for a split of this money. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 4 ways. I think you all. I'm not 100% certain, but I think we all share this.
Add these 4 together and divide. Okay.
Take this over. Let's take this over to Art.
Five-way? Is it five-way? Okay, because
Well,
501, yeah, but this is 2. Jeremy 1, and Jeremy was 3-1. So that's 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5-way. 5-way split, so that would be $600.
so we split,
$600. 5 people split everything. All of this.
oh,
First, second, third, and fourth.
yeah, all those up.
5 people split all of it. And you can chop the iron thing. Yeah. He gets a little more. You got a piece before, right, for the iron stuff?
Do I get another one?
I get another piece. Yeah, you get another piece.
I should, but I don't recall.
So you only get a physical piece. Yeah. You only get the whole thing when you get to the
When you add up to,
I had some super glue. I wanted it to go. No, just geez.
we could do that. We get like these.
Yeah.
yeah.
This is my last 4 of these have been so much. Oh, wow.
I gotta have it by now.
I just didn't get people have less. We give Good match.
When they upgrade, they have to return the file. Some people could lose it. You know, they don't get to get out of it.
So, but before I had fighting, I still may not have got a problem because we had to do
You'll go.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
but before in some of those 4-1s, I
Getting the
was
prize.
I did
Charlotte,
one.
Charlotte, no one got it. No one got it. In Charlotte, no one won. But there was no one that installed it. They all took our side. I don't know that could have been what they were. You want to make it fun to do? I want to see if he wants to do it. If he does, he come on. I ran in there. But if he does, I'll still do 50. If he does,
I'm betting on you basically, you're betting against yourself. To be clear.
yes, okay, good.
So is there somewhere you can go to see how much you have?
Yeah, if you go to players.backgammon.com and you go to like over the tab, it's like social, it will show the whole stuff.
So it's a split between
You can do 5-way split.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm about to play right now. Yeah, bring it down.
He's playing. He's a DMP. Too early to count it.
I actually have my computer. This is on Roberto's channel.
Right. Still play the five.
I can take this stupid sweater off now.
Sign up for cookies and $25. You would buy out, say, the two-pointer.
You can see it on your screen.
I don't know. Still the same, yeah.
Still the same.
Just bigger dice.
These are a smaller size.
No.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, it's still gonna look back in. Well, maybe a little bit better. A little better. You can wipe that too.
The mother is blue. It's a lighter blue.
It's better. Better than blue.
Okay, you want the size for the open? Okay, are you paying in doubles
Before that, I fanned until he wanted to go.
I appreciate it.
It's just annoying, I mean, how can anybody roll that fast? I might win the goddamn worst player. Well, there you go. Yeah, the other side is I may come in second, that's the worst. I did that the first time.
You know, I'm more worried that there was some blockchain and I missed in the whole process. Not good enough.
Did it ever feel like you had it though until all of a sudden? Too good. Anyway, I was short on time, so I didn't have time to really research.
That was the most interesting question, whether you ever had enough.
Did I ever?
What's annoying about this is that you're down to a minute, so you can't really sit there and think about it, right? And then you gotta.
You know, a lot of times with prime versus prime, you jump the prime into the catch, right? But here, when I jump the prime into
Well, but in regards to that, until you became obviously too good, I was never Catholic, right? I was an insta-take.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead, send this, you know, that's what I was thinking.
Was your original to do the plot?
Part of it was that. Yeah, part of it was that, I mean, I did.
That was a good feeling.
It's a 3-point match, so you want to go a little bit earlier. You got 57 seconds, so you want to go a little bit earlier. was okay, I hit two guys in the fan and one.
Oh, yeah, no, you had your, you lost your market.
So, you don't get anything for someone, you're low on time.
Right.
Gee, okay, so it's gone, but.
You're right.
John Dave just called me. Grocery store. I'm sorry, which I know that.
Fun playing it.
So, yeah, we're gonna start.
I mean, it's a bad non-power. But it, in a match of this type, I could do Oh, he missed one about that because he was down 16. But he's well on top, so
I would have said that. I mean, it's obvious. Yeah, on the outside, and he's on the inside.
Down the outside, down the inside. Yeah. I wish I could redo that one last year. I think I made a bunch of mistakes. I don't think I was playing. Well, I'm just saying the whole match. I'll bet on
Most of them are just minor judgment calls. We do this, we can see the difference.
for sure. Right, now the only real decision we had when we were at phase 11 was when I checked it here and I had to decide, do I bring it in here or bring my list getting stuck? And so I decided I had to I just can't. All right.
What's your help? I've been pretty healthy in the last year or so. I remember when I met when they called me out on the journey. Yeah, finally see you. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I had a ruptured gallbladder. Yeah, I had actually ruptured that back when I was in Austin the day before I flew to Nova. So I played in the rugby class for an entire week. For a week, and disabled you. I mean, they took me to the hospital there in Novi, and then, decided that they didn't know what was wrong with me, not probably some little virus, and they sent me back to the hotel, so I came back in the next day at flight. And, then flew home the day after that, and went to the doctor the day after that, and God, they were amazed I was still walking. I spent more than a week in the hospital. The first day we just came to gallbladder. And then a week while they she had to get off with poison. Gallbladder, the surgeon were ready to go back home the next day. The blood was in. We're keeping you. They knew what was wrong with you. We're not letting you go. But when we got back to Austin, there was a message in our hospital. You're sicker than you thought. You had the analysis. Yeah, we got your blood work. I don't go anywhere. That's that. Too late for that.
Hi, eat your burger. Sorry about that.
You weren't, I guess you weren't paying attention yesterday. I said at 10 o'clock. So I said,
Not around the ten bodies.
I would like to play. If I know he's busy, he'll be playing doubles or something like that. But if you can find time and play it, it would.
Good, because I won't stick that in.
Yeah, I would like to play too. I just like
But technically speaking, he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
He can say no.
He can choose to.
He can say no, yeah.
It's been
And,
a while. Where were we at?
but I would rather have you play it.
Denver?
Yeah. But like it's like doesn't matter at all. For like if
It's one
or two.
Just one sometime.
Usually one of you will win money.
Yeah.
Big tie for
But,
first.
for the point race, whatever, it might win.
Yeah, so is Bill playing right now?
I don't know. I don't know if he.
We'll try to call him then. But he was probably too.
I don't
He probably didn't want to be down at 10 in the morning anyway.
No, he's like, I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
Okay, he's fine. Yeah, he's out of the money.
Yeah. It was changed.
But if you guys can come down and do it, play, we'll put you on one of the screens. Nothing else is going on then.
Try to pull this thing out.
What?
Try to pull this out.
You should throw that battery away. It's bulgy, and it's gonna end up messing it up or having a problem. I would keep it. I can try to call him in a minute. I don't know what he's doing, but he gets off the range.
How you been?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty busy. Pumping around like tournaments and doing stuff and trying to like juggle all the other things.
Yeah.
Behind a lot of stuff, but I am also
We're gonna be filming.
yeah. You want to record it? Yeah. We'll be, we'll probably do, what's the first thing we'll do?
Masters,
That too? Okay, we'll film here, put like, you can put up the board, comment, for sure, if it come up, we still have people. And then you'll play all in the same place, and I'll show you again how to turn it on and off. Because in the main event, Dimitri will be playing what I'm playing too. So it's kind of like recording station, self.
I think, getting this help change systems, that pretty much got them down.
Yeah, the same thing. You need to turn it on. Turn it on, hold it down. Hear the sound.
I will hear the sound, but I'm going to what looking
Look
glass.
at it, yeah, and then you press it once, short like this. now it's on. Yeah, the only thing is the battery's on. Just do that.
Okay.
That makes it easy to go to the camera. Does it stop it? If it works, a minute. And then stop.
Yeah.
This is not an on-off switch, super thing. This sort of says like, hey, please use camera.
Yeah.
And the problem is, when this battery here gets to 100%,
Right.
this stops sending heat. So it starts using the battery in there. From that time, you have like an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours, so more or less. Every match, or come back from a break. In a break, we don't want to turn this off, but we come back. Push the button, make sure this is keep charging this low. And the battery right here is only 750.
Battery dead.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy what it works. Yeah, do that. Yeah, it's a good crowd, good people. Good bunch of people. How many people do you think? I think it's like 240. We got a good set of meals that we're very good Is such a heavy car? I don't think so. Really nice guy. Low back. How are things? How's our work?
Our work is good.
I have to show pictures again. You should show pictures. At one point, that's mine. That was fun.
I don't think I've done anything that you haven't seen. The work on the
Oh, nice. That's big. That's a kid.
No, that's
The fox.
a great fox.
Okay, that's very nice. So they're a little different than the fox. It looks more like a.
Let's, Roberta, can you call,
I just texted him right now. I said, yo. And then I'll see if he responds. If he doesn't respond in a couple of seconds, within a minute or something, I'll try to call him.
Oh, by the way, I just reminded me, like, I had a question about a really weird situation that happened yesterday. Like, I don't know if, like, they're directors here. Basically, what happened was, yesterday, during the BMAB, one of my opponents, it, like, got too, basically, so what happened was it became I was leading at an even away post Crawford score, and then one of my opponents forgot to double, but like but it's an even away Crawford score, so there's like no trick, right? It's not a trick score.
Yeah, he's not auto correct.
Yeah, but like so I was like, okay, like it's the BMAB, so like should I remind my opponent to double?
No, you're not. You should never tell your opponent anything.
Yeah, like I thought that like it's like actually kind of bad if I like reminded my opponent to double because they because if it was an odd away post Crawford score, then like they legitimately
forgot. Yeah. You don't have to tell anyone anything. I mean, just to get an idea of what's going on. I mean, I was just playing a match now. There's two-way. But when I got up, I took a break. And I told Dimitri, I think, I'll get my word DMP. Talking DMP. Go up, make a head with him. We played the whole game, it's 3-1. We had a double.
Neither one of them.
Neither of them had doubles. And at one point, I would have had a double. You know, getting horrible. I know I missed a whole bunch of cues. But he said something. And he was considering his cue. And he said in his mouth, he said, no, I don't think I can ship it now. I was like, ship it. It's DMP. And I looked at the score, it was like 2-2. I don't know, shit. Then it was my turn. There's like 4 checkers that I can miss. But, you know, It's like he has 3 checkers on the ace, and I have. It's 3 in the ace, and I have something like this. And he has 3 on the ace, and then on the roll before, I don't remember what he had, and he said, "No, I can't ship it." And I said, "Oh, he said something."
Yeah.
And that tipped me off that it had cubes.
The cube was never turned.
The cube was never turned. So now I flipped it from here. And then he passed. I think this has to be taken. Two-way. Maybe not. I think it is. I mean, I miss with a boatload.
Yeah, for money, it's like, this is a take. I think this is like borderline pass.
Yeah.
So
Actually, I
my
can actually
question-
put that in. But so it relates that he actually said something. He didn't mean to say something, but that he actually tipped me off.
What I actually wanted to ask was, am I like I thought it was like kind of weird, but like I wanted actually in that moment, because it was a BMAB, I wanted to remind my opponent to double there.
We cannot stop you from doing that. Okay, this is just like you play in a match and somebody rolls a 3-1 and
Like they don't make the 5 point.
they don't make a 5 point.
Like I can say like, oh, don't you want to make the?
You can say that. Right. That's not what I want to see when you when you take in a test, BMIP test.
Yeah.
Because that's essentially
Like
what it
helping your
really
opponent.
is. But if you want to do it, don't there's not in the rules for me to stop here.
So this is the
Okay, so
position.
you're allowed to.
I thought a lot from the attitude. I wasn't sure. This is a big no double for me. I'm not even favored. But I shipped it past. So it just shows that when you want to win, everything's game. This is a position. I'm like, that's a 200 blunder for me to double it. I'm only 42%.
Yeah, you don't win, you know.
But, so, remember when I told you it was EMP in my match? Which match? That I just played and won. It turned out it was two-way, and I forgot the cube the whole time. And he was considering the roll before. I don't know what he had. He had something like this. And he thought, he said, no, oh God, I can't ship it. He said to himself. And I said, wait, ship it. And I looked at the score, and it was 2-2. I was like, oh, no one's ever shipped yet. And he pulled this, and I sat around and bought, and I was like, God, I don't even think I'm the favorite. But it didn't look like he was too confident and wanted to do it. I shipped it anyway. And he sat around, and he passed. And it turns out
He passed?
he passed.
Of course, you don't double this. You roll 2 or 3, you lose.
Yeah.
You're a dog.
Yeah, but he passed.
So I don't know how you
Right there. You seen that one, right?
Yes, I did. That's beautiful. I didn't see it moving.
do you know this one? A 2-way, 2-way.
I think I saw pictures of that.
Yeah, so the
He's a
Maybe
no.
I saw this.
Oh.
Where's the picture?
I probably
blue one.
should.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's just amazing. That's just you got that on a Turner thing?
Yeah, it's on the,
Look at that.
Roberta,
Look at that.
what do you do here at 2-way, 2-way?
so for money, you obviously
This on the roll.
for money, this is when you could start to redouble something.
Yeah, so two-way. Oh, let me take this.
Interesting.
I have to be able to nail this. So he gets to roll 30 times.
later.
Yeah, I'll see it. Well, you have to double.
Have to? You don't have to, it just becomes.
I mean, I guess if you don't double and miss, he doubles and you
30
pass.
times 26.
If he hasn't doubled yet, I guess you pass after. So maybe not. I mean, if you haven't doubled yet, you can play on. Yeah, I guess you're. So yeah, or even a favorite. So
So
you
one
get to
can
roll.
win 6 times 26 over 30. Or like 1/6 of 26 over.
Why does it say
Or,
Yeah.
there's 5, 6 times 5, 6 times 26 over 36. So it's 5 times 26 over 216. 5 times 26 is 130.
I know, I do it the opposite. I do for this, okay, for this guy to win, I do that he gets to roll 30 times.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, he gets to roll 30 times and then he wins 26 times?
26.
So 30 times 26 is
I just
720.
simplified.
Okay.
30 over 36 to 5 over 6.
720, 130 is 10%. So
130 over 216. So what?
60%? He's 40% for Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
so
it's a double.
white is favorite.
The blue doesn't double. Blue doesn't double. Well, he's an underdog.
Well, the thing is, like,
He still doubles.
That doesn't prove anything.
because the market losers. Because, like, if blue doesn't double here and rolls a double,
Well, I guess it's who you're playing. Yeah.
because if you don't double and you, like, miss, you're getting doubled anyways, but, like, isn't that a
Well,
pass?
but that's a pass.
Yeah, that's a pass.
It'd be a pass. Yeah.
So it's,
But it's not a guarantee just because it's a pass that it's not worth it to do it.
yeah,
Right,
because
because
might be your skill.
this is like 28%, right?
Yeah,
So because it's so
72,
close,
27.
because it's so close.
because it's so close, you should do it anyway. Then you get part of those,
You get parts of those wins
part
anyway.
of those wins.
Yeah. Interesting. And Stick was able to double. Thinking about it too much, I decided not to.
Mm.
Well,
I mean, if you ever get into this situation,
Yeah, this
a
never-
two away during a BMAB tournament, then
this never happened.
Well, this was pretty close what we just had, guys.
This never happened.
What I just had was pretty close. I mean, literally, he was like this, and I was like this. That shouldn't happen either.
Right. you just forgot about it, huh?
Just totally forgot about it. Because I walked up, I took a break and said, it's DNP. And I did everything like it was DNP. I'm low time, I was focused on that. I was already distracted about other stuff, and I was just playing the game. And if he wouldn't have said anything, I wouldn't even double that, but he passed. But that was a classic, I wanted to win more than care about the PR because I didn't think I was really a favorite, but something about his body language told me that he didn't like it at all. And he,
I definitely have, like, either play for the win or play for the PR, two different modes. Like, and I will make different plays. Like,
would
if I
not-
want to win,
I would not be able to double with so much of what his body language says.
Yeah.
And just treating me, I don't know.
well, okay, yeah, that depends on the person, but for some reason I didn't think the person that was playing had that.
I think that would be like coffee housing. If you, like, say, I can't take this out loud, and then you just,
Oh, no, you said it out loud, but body, you just get away with body language, like, you know. Yeah, well, see, the problem, this whole thing with coffee housing is you get to the point, okay, everyone's good players. It's kind of like the poker thing. If you actually have to verbalize it and say it, it's too much. It's too big of a reaction, and everyone can see right through that. Because it just seems like total BS. Like, no one would actually say that. Like, oh, I can't take that. Like, it just sounds bad. Same thing as shred. So there's other things you can do with your body that seem frustrated, and it kind of implies that you might not like it. Like, take the dice a little more, hit the clock in an upset way, you know, seem distracted, and that could imply people to do something else. The only thing you can do is when people don't know, they can make decisions. The worst for me is when I really don't want people to double, but it's a correct one. To kind of play off that you're super confident and you're happy with this move. And you know that if you take too long thinking about it, they're going to know it's tough and they should cube. You might think about it, but if the people that tend to forget cubes, if you kind of play fast and strong, they might forget about cubing. You know, they might not bother.
oh, I thought versus a good player. Like, if you're about to get doubled and, like, the position is, like, a pass, then, like, you actually kind of want to think about it. Because you just play a move, but
Oh,
you're going
of
to
course,
think, oh,
yeah.
it's the pass.
Cool. Let me enter this in. See who gets. Let me call him. He didn't. I don't know if he responded. If he didn't respond, I'll give him a call.
Like they already finished all the other BMA matches like 2 hours ago.
Oh well, I just finished now. A little bit. I finished like 15 minutes ago. Before I started talking to you, I just finished. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? So, it turns out David did come down here. He thought, I guess the brochure had said 12, but I didn't hear yesterday that we had said 10. So, if you want to play that match now, obviously you were the one, kind of inconvenience at first, but he's free now if you want to play, if you're not doing anything. But you guys can, I'll carry you around to lunch. Do you want to arrange a time now or just figure it out with him after? Yeah, well, no, it's good to get it because you get a free match. It's good for the BMA. You get a free match. You get it transcribed. You definitely would like to play. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. See ya. Bye. So he's gonna go out to lunch now.
Okay.
I can't really make him come down and play since he was here before. Just kind of arrange with him. If for some reason he bails and doesn't want to play, since you guys aren't in the money, we can get like the odd even person to play you.
Who is odd even?
Well, right now odd even is it will be Matt Patterson. To start out, at first was Jonathan Hardigree, but he was the director and he couldn't keep doing it.
Yeah.
And then Rory was the second 2 rounds, and then Matt's our backup guy too. He played today, but he wouldn't really be odd even. I would prefer not to because it's a different match completely. It's like not odd even. You actually are drawn with Bill Longer. Like odd even already played in that round. This
So odd even's not an actual person's name.
Correct. Yeah, odd even's not a person's name. It's basically odd even is the BMAB, the Players' Cup. You have to run with an even number of people.
Yeah.
So like this tournament, for example, there was 21 people. So what we do with 21 people is there's an odd even person who will play. So there's 22. Someone gets to play, but they're not in the prize pool. They can't win money.
Yeah.
And they're just basically they're getting free matches back. They're not paying anything. They're not paying registration. They're not doing anything. And we've over time we've gotten a repertoire of people that do those fill-ins that we know we can probably call on to do that. Jonathan, Matt, since he works for the USBGF, but he wasn't in. Rory that does BMAB stuff anyway, so he likes to get his stuff back. He's just happy to get a free match counted for him. So that's the odd even. And we made it a person, because if you put it on the OTS and the statistics, they don't let you change it to a different person after, because they weren't in the tournament.
So you don't
it messes
making
up.
new people.
Yeah, so if it started like with Jonathan, it would on stats, it would look like Jonathan played the whole time, even though he didn't. And that's worse.
Yeah.
So it's better just to have a random odd even. That's for the USBGF stats, but for Players' Cup stats, everyone that plays gets the points for playing, like a match win or something. They'll get those points. So you're normally also not pulling on people that are actually in the points race either. They're normally people that don't habitually play the BMAB, because that wouldn't be fair. You're getting people that doesn't really matter. It's all good.
I like it. It's smart.
Yeah. The idea is just to get it to flow. People like the environment of the play because people are just relaxed. I think people are relaxed because they get to keep playing, win or lose, so they know that they got stuff to do no matter what. So.
All right. I lost the BMAB brochure I think you gave me at the New York Metro.
Okay, I can give you another one. I have another one there. I'll check. It's not completely updated because now we have New Orleans. I haven't put that one in there yet. Other ones I printed out. Okay, so I'll split some of the side pull too.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't do very well this tournament either. I always do really badly in like the actual BMAB tournaments, whereas like I think in the club tournaments I do consistently better.
Which is the club you go to?
There's like
the Bay Area by the Bay. Is that, you're in the Bay Area, right, or New York?
Yeah, I'm
from the
in
Bay
New-
Area.
I'm from Bay Area, but I'm
Yeah,
in New York
that's
right
right.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like going to a club that's like in uptown Manhattan.
Okay. You guys play what, weekly?
Like every month.
Every month.
There's a monthly tournament.
When you do good, is that like in your wins or you like record the matches?
Yeah, I like record the like PR.
Okay, PR.
In terms of PR.
What are you playing in those?
Those are 7-pointers.
Okay. And you're playing solid. What are you playing in those ones? You
Like-
PR on those?
Like average like a 3.3 or something.
Wow, beast. Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's really interesting because like I don't know like obviously I'm not doing this, but like because of the like I have to like every time I like uploaded the matches to YouTube I had to mute the audio because otherwise like, it's gonna get taken out for copyright, right? Because the music they're playing in the bars, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Copyright.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But, like then if I mute the audio, how do you know like they're not like I'm not like communicating with my opponent, like I don't know, like
What
like
to
you can see
move.
yeah, like
No, you don't actually.
so like
That's true. Yeah, you actually don't. I mean, when it's tournament matches, you know, you don't. But for an individual application from some local club, I mean, you
Yeah.
wouldn't know if someone's sitting around saying, "That's not the right move. We should do this and that." But yeah, I mean, if people are just going to totally cheat, be deliberate, in the end, someone will find out. I mean, at one point, probably. It'd be pretty bold. But yeah, it's a good point. Another point for keeping sound on. But I know some directors, like who's the person that was running the local club BMABs, for that same reason, he has the audio off because they're in the bar and he needs to upload all the stuff. And it's just a lot of work to ask the people, the directors that aren't really getting paid to like then mute all the audio when it uploads, but have it to review, and it's just kind of extra work. And they're the ones kind of vetting that everything's okay, you know, that no one's doing anything improper. So that's kind of like the director's word. I guess for an individual application, it could be, and I would agree with that, that you'd have to, you know, submit with audio. You kind of know what's going on. It irks me to transcribe too when there's no audio, and sometimes there's a discussion about illegal play, and you don't know what people are talking about, or what people understood, and if someone's being an asshole or something, you want to be able to hear. Sometimes a lot of people. What's that?
Are you the masters?
No, I haven't gotten the masters. I'm probably not going to get the masters. Do you want to? If I was going to say, if you get the masters, I'll take half your
I
action.
just talked to Jonathan. I don't like what I'm doing.
What do you mean?
They have this system. Until you enter with a site will carry over, right? But they have 20 people now. He's probably only going to allow 24.
So the first people that lose get in, and the other
So it's just it's so messed up. I don't know. I don't think I want it.
I see what you're saying. So yeah, if not everyone has a chance to rebuy, then there shouldn't be a
Well,
carryover side.
I guess you can buy into both and then cancel that one, but it just.
No, how can you buy into both?
Huh?
What do you mean buy into both?
Buy into both. Buy the first one and then the second one at the same time. You could do that, I think. Right? Everybody should do that or not?
No, because if you lose, they're not going to let two live people.
No, if you lose, you withdraw from the second one. No? Can you do that?
That's a good question. That's an interesting question, actually. It's not fair to other people because other people can lock it up.
It's not exactly. It's not fair. That's why I don't like the whole thing.
Oh, do you have that thing so I can upload more matches? People are out.
were we on recording the entire time? That's
Ooh, maybe. We won't mention any names, I don't think. But that, yeah, that's the argument people talk about now. Not having audio and all this kind of stuff pops up.
When I transcribe, I usually don't listen to the audio because I think it's like a lot of commentary from like opponents I would rather not hear.
Yeah. That's one of your matches.
Oh, that match had 3 back games.
What's the
So I
match
was
that
scared.
GL played? 3-6-5 with 3 back games. That's pretty good.
Okay. That's probably one of my better matches.
Did anybody come out of his book the first time?
Which one? You know what Vita is? Can I go look for it? Yeah, I don't know. I told them to set up the, yeah, we have the luxury of having multiple space. I didn't know.
You have a final listing as to how people in the
Final listing, no, not yet. I will soon. It's right there, Roberta. It's right there. I left it over there? No, I put it over there.
If you know what I won the 5.
No, it is not. You could have one.
Of course it's on, of course it's on. Of course it's on you. Go back to your Spanish. Can't say anything. Heartland, yes, I heard that. I heard Nathan play Heartland, right? Yes. Let him play very well. Excellent. No. I remember. You're doing well in no time. One call something. Well, I've been here because of a lot of players. Oh, that's me. Dimitri, you look the same kind of time just playing stuff. Yeah. You look similar. Yeah, very similar.
That should be a surprise.
Yeah.
But it's comforting that it's changed.
Well, yeah. Yeah, we had Audi playing here too. Who won the Audi? Not Audi. No, he was fourth there, I guess. Between Tom and John, who won? John. So, between GL and Ray Stefani?
So like 7, like
Really? Do you live in Latin? Oh, wow.
Yeah, at 0.5, 0.53.
Oh. Yeah.
We got them for one more, please.
I went back to
I'm waiting for Dimitri. So that you can do both streets.
wow. Yeah. That is awesome.
I think I'll stop the street when we started out. There's no reason to go now. Because I don't want it to turn off late tonight either. We won't get the full hour today, we have to turn it off at some point. Because say something in Philip, you already started at 2 o'clock. By the way, Roberto,
Yeah.
when you set up a stream,
Yeah.
you made it unlisted.
Oh, I did? Did you change it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't change it right away, though. Didn't catch it right away. I only called it because I couldn't find it.
Okay. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Handling it?
I think we're good. I'm going to fix the stream thing right here. And just try to switch it. You did? What happened?
Oh, I think I just played the end game wrong. 6-point prime, just rolled it wrong. But I don't know. I'll take a look at it. Speaking of which, I feel like I should talk to you before the end of the weekend and get my computer set up so I can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just don't, I'm not that happy with stuff on the Mac. I used to be like such a whiz with computers, and I'm like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, so do you have any program you can do these other PC stuff with?
Yeah. You texted me the name of that one.
Yeah. Yours Max Golden.
San Diego.
That's probably
probably good, actually. Yeah, because, now, when you have, when it's 10, it doesn't have the new automatic kit, it has the old one. Okay, so you can actually run parallel
Free program or paid?
something you buy. This is the problem. Basically, you might have to make it, unless it still is, like, but it goes from like Windows. It's basically what it's done. Make it like,
What are the five winners?
and crossover doesn't do that. Crossover is not as good. And I have to do mine has like the egg one, like the first generation, just
So it doesn't like playing with that chip?
and it just doesn't work as well as the other ones. Like it always runs a little slower, but this is like much slower. And I actually first bought the computer, I'm gonna return it because I hadn't even, there was no update, I just couldn't get it to work. Like parallel wasn't working with the new chip yet. I was like, well, I couldn't get it to work, well, the band didn't work. So I returned it.
Right.
I returned the computer, and kept using the old one. The old one was just horrible. The battery was bad, the mouse buttons, the top keys didn't work. I'd use external keyboard. I went to fix it. They wanted like a ton of money to fix it, and I was like, wait, can I just have external keyboard users? Because why not? Where's perfect? I just can't use this whole top line of text as it works. That's the only reason I did it. So in case the battery in the other one, I changed my password to not have anything on top of it. Because there's times that I couldn't get into the computer. And so I changed it to just down below. I think my password was Backgammon, but then I changed it to back. Because it doesn't use the top line.
That's so funny.
So whenever I go to log in, I do Backgammon. Like, oh no, this is back. And the other one, when it is Backgammon, some people still like back. And the other one is back.
Well, so I'm debating whether I get something in parallel or if I just like spend money on like a dedicated Backgammon.
Well, I mean, that's totally worthwhile to do, but you probably should.
That's what I was thinking.
Just because, see, I have it because I also have Windows 10.
Right.
So when you want to run stuff fast, I don't play a 15 foot by 14 foot bag, 17 foot bag. I don't really want to do that. It'll be slightly faster. Instead of messing with it, I mean, you can get a good computer. Good enough to run this stuff.
And my computer now has.
But once you get to an i5, it's really cool, the i7, because then you start realizing you're going
Right. But the real issue though is like, do I go back and get the parallels kind of thing, or like the emulator thing for Windows, or do I download actual Windows?
If you use it for this,
That's what I was thinking. Keep it dedicated just for.
just back.
Yeah.
Because like all the other shit keep you to Mac, you don't want to change the program you used to. You're going to hate certain things you're going to hate. Like,
And
you're not going to want to use the PC for anything else
Right.
except Backgammon.
But I feel like twofold, it will help me get more fluent in Windows. So when I'm using like Windows computers or something,
Roberto,
Yeah,
can we forward him?
yeah, one second.
You changed something in your folder at the moment.
Give me a second here.
yeah.
You changed the touch. We will talk about this, how to do that for you.
Yeah. So that's on the ground. I was like, yeah, that's a good. Very good. I still have to stop this stream. Do I have to stop it from there? That also? Or do a restart on here?
Well, you could.
I already said we're gonna stop it. I said it on yours too. She stopped yours too.
Where did you go?
So then should I create a new one on here?
You copied tonight.
What? I don't know. Oh, you mean it's just copy. Reuse that? And then here I can say.
And then just make sure it's make sure it's proper. That, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be under visibility.
Instead it's a private stream. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, I know what it was.
If we're not afraid of it, so people don't complain like, why you do you had said before.
Oh, what I can say, excuse me, just understand that they take what you will, you know.
Visibility of the
Did you tell us exception at the time? Change it, sir. I can change it. This should be in it somewhere. Usually it's all Q&A.
So then this is set, and then when you say start recording the screen there.
No, you also need to go to the live later when you're ready.
I didn't do that today.
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna sign us up for doubles. I'm gonna go back to hookup. Hello.
for not doing the things.